What's up, guys? So, you probably are waiting for the PS4/PS5 edition of Tower of Fantasy. You may not know what it is. It's labeled as an MMORPG, when really, at the core of its base, it is a gacha game. Okay? So, gacha is... A gacha game is a video game that implements, like, the gacha, which is like a toy vending machine mechanic, similar to like loot boxes, but basically it's made for you to spend money in the game. So it's a pay to play win kind of aspect to it. The way that works is it revolves around these banners. You have standard weapon, standard matrices. These would be items that go on your weapons to make them stronger. There's sets of them. They all do something different. Then you have limited banners. The limited banners only run for a limited time, and then they go away, and then a new one will come. So basically, it's a rotating banner of new characters, but when they put certain characters up, like this one is Frost, they'll also have some of the older characters that are able to be pulled as well for a limited time again. Now, your PS4, PS5, you're wondering, where the hell do you begin? Step one, if you got early access, in my opinion, I would do the storyline all the way to the new place. Get here as fast as you can. If you get time gated and you have to wait, I would start then circling back and doing exploration. You get tons of resources from exploration. Dark crystals, stamina mushrooms, gold pulls, all that. Okay. Asperia and Artificial Island are the only two places in the entire game when you open a chest, a supply pod, you also get dark crystals. Dark crystals are your currency you're going to use only on the limited banners. Never use dark crystal on standard. Don't do it. It's a waste. You'll be throwing your resources out the window. Okay? That's just the one. All right? So push the storyline as far as you can go. They allow us to skip Asperia storyline. I would recommend doing that, skipping it, and going to Vera, knock out Innis storyline. There'll be a co-founding Abyss, then Domain 9, and then you can decide where you want to do your exploration. But in Domain 9 is where you get your smart servant, which helps you in battle, okay? I have the Frost one on right now. I'm leveling it up. So I would recommend pushing the storyline, get your smart servant, then decide where you're going to do exploration. I will be honest with you. Asperia, it's a little, slow, but it's relaxing exploration. Me personally, I've been on this account only for 2 weeks, and I have been able to max every place 100% minus 2 areas. And I got a ton of resources just from doing that. I started here in Asperia, knocked out all that as fast as I can, moved to Artificial Island, then moved to Vera, then I went to Domain 9, then I came back, or I did Mororia, then I went to Domain 9, then I came back to do Co-Founding Abyss, then Innis. This one is going to be the longest. It's all underwater. Underwater can be a little clunky, weird, but I will say you guys must, and I'll have this in the description, use the interactive map. This has every place for you, and it will show you where everything is, and then you mark it off as you go. So see? So you can just click on it, mark it off. Keeps good track. This is what I use. 2 weeks it took me from level 0, 1 to almost 90. I'm at 89. I have the newest character on my on PC, which is Yulan. I got really lucky. I pulled Yo-Yo Boy, and then now I'm gonna hold out and pull all my golds when Saki hits standard, which should be the same for you guys. Saki should be hitting standard when the game comes out for you guys. So, okay. Now that we got that out of the way, since it's a gacha game, you guys are going to have to sit down and figure out. Now, this is low spenders, free to play, or whales. If you're going to whale and you only want to whale the cheapest possible, meaning going one comp, I would focus on finding out which comp you like. If it's fire, if it's ice, if it's volt, or if it's physical. Okay. I'm playing ice. Ice is always a lower investment, but these new characters coming out are getting more low investment for free to play and low spenders. So you only have to pull less copies. So if you want to have a good time playing this game, you got to remember it is a gacha game at its core. And as an RPG, MMORPG, your goal is to try to pair 3 weapons together to create a comp that you're going to do rotations with. Okay. So, now, that's where you have to budget your resources. So since I'm going Frost, I'm going to be saving for the next Frost character or altered character, which is a very limited character to come out. You want to work on getting your suppressor rating up. New players will have a journal to do. I would recommend doing this. This is a good guide to follow. As well as doing the newcomer event. You should be rewarded with a selector box. Now you can just pick one based on what you want to do. Other ways of earning dark crystals are through achievements. There is a ton of achievements. And the best part about the achievements is you get stamina mushrooms that allows you to have more stamina, more gold pulls. There is also other ways of earning more pulls, and that's by doing character side quests. If you see, you can do quests, you get dark crystals, a red pull dark crystal, red pull dark crystal, red pull dark crystal, so on and so forth. Get those done. If you got 48 hours access, I would focus on, like I said, pushing the storyline to domain 9, get your smart servant, then go back and start clearing exploration. Now, you're going to have some keys. In Asperia, there's going to be these chests. They're called password chests. Do not open any password chests unless you force it open. There's 2 options you have. You can use a key or you can force it open. Forcing it open will still give you XP. But you don't want to waste your keys until you get to Vera. When you're on Vera, co-founding Abyss, that's when you're going to use your password keys, which look like this. This is for Vera, or this is for Asperia boss, Vera boss, and then domain 9. Okay. So you really want to make sure you're saving your keys, because in Vera, they're going to give you, when you open chests in Vera, you get Veron and Mira, 2 different types of currency. Okay. These currency is used for the gacha pawns. This is how Gacha got its name. Okay. In Japan, Gacha is like basically toy machines that you put money into and you roll it and you get lucky, you get something rare. If not, you know, that kind of thing. If it were me, and what I did is I saved all my keys and opened them all in Vera. I saved all my Mira, and I came to these two specific machines. When you first glance at this and you look at it and you're like, man, why would I want to pull a bunch of emotes? Well, once you clear this whole machine out, behind this machine has the best free-to-play matrices you can get. Behind this one, which I already got 2 weeks in, and then this one, which you have to clear out the machine before, and then I already got 2 from here. So now my build, I have, you know, matrices, really good endgame matrices for free to play. Okay. If you're a free to play low spender, do not waste your resources on going for matrices unless you're told otherwise to. Okay. That's very important. You want to save, and then when a character comes out, there'll be guides out on low spenders if they pull 1 copy, 2 copies, or 1 copy and 2 matrices, or 4 copies and no matrices. So there'll always be a meta. Okay. Now, if you're the type of player that doesn't give a shit and you see a character and it looks cool and you want to pull that character because that's how you are, by all means, please do that. Just remember, if you're lacking in damage and falling behind and things like that, that could be the reason why. Now, gear. Gear is very important. You're going to want to save password. You're going to use these when you run joint ops. Joint supply chips. They give you a better chance of getting gold gear. As you're leveling, you're going to be getting what they call vitality in this game, right here up in the right hand corner. Vitality is used to run certain content. Like joint ops gives you gear and matrices. Dimensional trial gives you weapon mats. So for instance, I can quick battle this, you know, and I get all that from using my vitality. If it was me, I would focus on using all of your vitality on joints, on dimensional trials for your weapon mats, and when you hit level 80, start doing joint ops. Okay? Weapon mats are used to level up weapons. See here? You're going to need these mats to level up your weapon. Don't waste all your mats leveling the weapons early on. You know, just go as you level. Like, say if you're level, 40, make sure your weapons are level 40, 50. And when you're level, 80, make sure they're at least 140, 150, kind of thing like that. Doing vehicles, maintaining vehicles will also get you Dark Crystal. So every 5 levels you hit, you get Dark Crystal. Now your Veron, which is your other type of currency, you're going to save all your Veron and you're going to want to open this gacha because this gives you an underwater mount piece, and this one as well that will give you an underwater mount piece, and it'll make the underwater exploration a lot easier. Now, other ways to earn dark crystals and pulls. As you're clearing maps, you're going to get rewards, see? Every certain amount of exploration points. On top of that, the resources on the map as well. Other ways, you can see right here too. Up in this corner, you can see I have 3 type 1 chips. Those you use on Vera. Type 2 chips, those you use on Vera. And then just save these until you figure out what boss you need to farm on Vera. And then you'll go from there. The biggest takeaway from this entire video, besides not spending your dark crystals on anything but the limited banners, is your current dimension level. All these rewards you can get later on, okay? I played and did the entire game on the lowest level because it made it 10 times easier and faster for me. If you level up your world, it costs materials to bring it back down, and then you're going to find yourself struggling if you move your world level too high. If you want more of a challenge, go ahead and set it up, but make sure you set it up world level every 5 levels and test from there. That way you're not delaying yourself. Other than that, that's really it. Make sure you do exploration. Make sure you save and use resources correctly. Even your relics and using your relic boxes, do stuff. Like this relic right here, when I get it up to 4 stars, it increases my frost damage by 1.5%. So you have to be even aware of what relics you want to upgrade. So with this game, I will tell you, if you're a new player and you've never played a gacha game, the best thing I can tell you is A, take your time. Don't just waste resources. Ask questions. Come to my stream. I stream this game every day. Twitch.tv/TonytooGhost. Okay? You can ask any type of question, even if you think it's a dumb question. Either I or somebody else will help you in chat. I must say, just remember, this is an MMORPG, but at the base it's a gacha game. So with a gacha game, it's all a random chance. Okay. When you're pulling on the banner, you have 80 pulls until you hit pity. At 80 pulls, that 80th pull is guaranteed to be a SSR, and it's going to be a better chance to be the limited character. If for some reason you pull all 80 and you don't get the character you want, you can go to 120 flame gold and you can actually purchase the character. That would be where your hard pity is. It's roughly around 100 pulls. Okay? So, 48-hour early access. Go ahead, grind the story. Go get your smart servant in Domain 9. Find out where you want to start exploring. Use the interactive map that'll be in the description. Come stop by my Twitch. Ask for help. I hope you guys enjoy this game. I do. I've had well over 3,000 hours playing and streaming this game. I've paid $30,000 into this game on a huge account that I no longer play anymore. I started a fresh new account just to show people how far you can get, how quick you can get there, and the fact that you can still have fun playing this game as a free-to-play or low spender. Guys, during anniversary, I will be live for the entire time Twitch Drops is going. Come by, hang out, come get your Twitch Drops. I am one of the official content creators for Tower Fantasy. I've streamed it since day one. Other streamers out there that are good to watch, Gateo, Gateoo, so it's twitch.tv/Gateo, and then Cherry Moo. They're both recommended streamers on my channel when I'm not live, but I'll be live. If you guys have questions, come see me. Till the next one. Alright everyone, that's it for today. I just want to say thank you guys so much for sticking around until the end. And if you found this video helpful, hit the thumbs up, sub to the channel, hit that bell mark, get notified anytime we upload a new video. If you want to check me out live, I'll be over on Twitch. The link will be in the description, or you can just follow the URL on screen. Come see some BP in action live. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day.